Can you believe that it's been over 12 years since Pierce Brosnan played James Bond? I can't believe that. I can't believe it's been that long. But now he's in a new action movie, and part of me almost thinks like this is some sort of last attempt to kind of make a James Bond movie. The film is called The November Man. And the reason why I say that is James Bond is kind of playing an action star in an action thriller. It's got intrigue, suspense, spies, CIA agents, corrupt officials, corrupt politicians. There's a bad guy, there's people we don't know who's bad, there's all this stuff that's going on that I really have no idea how to really explain it. So that's all I'm going to say. I wasn't excited to see this movie at all, only that I really love Pierce Brosnan. And I like when he plays in comedic roles. I like when he plays, he loved when he played James Bond, even though I wasn't a fan of Die Another Day. I like when he's dramatic. He's just a really great actor. Just don't sing. I don't know if anybody's ever seen Mamma Mia, but Pierce Brosnan's good in the movie. Just don't sing. He should not have sung in that entire film. It's got to be the worst aspect of that movie. Woo! But, there was really no excitement for this film, but I tried to go in seeing this movie with an open mind. Tried to have an open mind about the film because I really like the actor. Olga something something something, who actually is a Bond girl. I believe she was in Quantum of Solace, and of course she was in Oblivion last year. I really like her. She's a very gorgeous looking actress. She kind of plays this female character that they kind of have to work together to figure out this major convoluted plot that's happening here. That's the real big downer of this movie, is the ultimate story in the screenplay. I found it to be not that interesting at all. I was actually quite bored by it, and thinking about it on the way home, I was like, I don't even know how I'm going to even talk about it, because it just really, it doesn't seem to really make any sense or be that exciting to even remotely talk about or share with you. I just don't care. The saving grace of the movie, of course, is Pierce Brosnan. He's the only reason that I would recommend seeing this movie, though I would not recommend seeing this film. If you want to see Pierce Brosnan in action, he's great. It's really sad that Die Another Day, it's not a bad film, it's just a bad Bond movie, and it's sad that it's his last film, because after watching this, I felt like, Pierce Brosnan could have put out 2 more James Bond movies before he retired from the franchise. I mean, I love Daniel Craig. I'm glad he's a part of the franchise now. I love the films starring Daniel Craig, and I want him to stay for at least a couple more films before he retires and we get a new James Bond. But after watching this film, I couldn't help but feel that Pierce Brosnan could have been James Bond again. If he was going to wait almost 12 years and be in this really boring action thriller, and he shows off his acting chops. He has some really great gunfight sequences, some great car chases that happen in this film. There's some really great action set pieces that happen throughout the film that involve Pierce Brosnan. But I didn't understand, why do this and not do any more James Bond movie after 2002? You could have maybe fit something there in 2004 and 2006, and then, retired, and then we would have got the great, Casino Royale and Skyfall and whatever else is coming next in the James Bond franchise. But it just was a shame. It's a crying shame that Pierce Brosnan wanted to be in this film and not actually make another James Bond movie. I mean, he waited 12 years to be in this, and this is kind of an action thriller with a lot of stunts and stuff like that. And it's just kind of a shame that, he couldn't have played James Bond a few more times. And I'm repeating myself, and that's really all that's going on in my mind right now, because there's really nothing exciting to talk about other than the action and the gun. There's some cool kill shots, but there's really no interesting characters. Other than the fact that Pierce Brosnan, there's no interesting villains, there's no interesting plot points that happen in this film, and I felt like after the hour mark, I wanted the movie to be over, but it was going on for another 48 minutes, and just went on and on and on, and I like the director. Roger Donaldson is his name, and he's made some really good movies in his past, not some great stuff, but he's made some fun movies in his early career with The Bounty, and then most recently that he's done is The Bank Job in, I think, 2008 or something like that. And that's an awesome movie starring Jason Statham. I would recommend you skip The November Man. You don't need to see that movie. And you watch The Bank Job. It's a really great action, character-driven story, great characters, just a great bank heist movie. I mean, it's a really great bank heist movie, and I believe that's based on a true story. But I can't recommend The November Man. It's not a good movie. It's nothing worth seeing. It's nothing worth supporting. And I really have nothing more to say about it. It's just kind of a shame that Pierce Brosnan is making this movie, and he could have, you know, 10 years ago, we could have got another Bond movie from him instead of having the lackluster that is Die Another Day. Oh well, we still have GoldenEye and Tomorrow Never Dies and The World's Not Enough. Those are still some really fun, cheesy Bond movies. And I'm glad that Pierce Brosnan is a part of that franchise. It's just a shame that he didn't continue on with that, and instead we're getting movies like this. So I hope that he kind of stays away from the action movies from now on and focuses on his great dramatic skills. And he has some good comedic skills as well. I mean, look at Mrs. Doubtfire. He was amazing in Mrs. Doubtfire. So anyways, yeah, I can't recommend this movie. I'm going to give The November Man 2 stars out of 4, mainly for the action. There's some good action. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. Please also go to MoviePod.com. And if you've enjoyed this movie review, please click right here. Subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Have a great day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful life. And I'll see you at my next movie review. Bye everyone. Peace be with you.